Impossible is a word I word for this mission. Yeah, my will is driven, hella unrelenting, putting in the work 24/7 in the fold. Winning after your opinion, rain and shine. I'm a fire. Oh, she's a better watch out. This a hot ride. You ain't never gonna see me walk out.
குறைந்த விலை நிறைந்த தரம் தங்கள் தேவைகள் அனைத்தும் ஒரே இடத்தில். ஜெயச்சந்திரன்
தேசத்தின் நம்பிக்கை மாத இதழ் அப்பா பதிப்பகம் இணைந்து வழங்கும் நேர்மையாளர் சகாயம் ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்களின் அனுபவ பதிவில் கடைசி தரியில் கண்டாங்கி சேலை புத்தகத்திற்கு உடனே அழையுங்கள்.
Contacted me and he said, "Hey, there's this movie called Vidaamuyarchi," and I'm like, "Of course I know the movie. That's what Sawadeeka had already come out by then." And I was like so excited. I was like, "Yeah, I'm totally down for it." I wrote these lyrics from that perspective. I feel like Ajit sir's progress would definitely relate to his fans and all of his listeners because motivation is just universal, and yeah, I hope everybody takes inspiration from everything.
Work 24/7 in the fall, winning after your opinion, rain and shine. I'm on fire all season, better watch out.
Because I've been rapping for like 17 years now. In terms of growing as an independent artist, yeah, of course there's like so many struggles to it. At about 10 p.m. he gives me a call and he says, "Hey, there's this project for Rajni sir and it's waiting.
Watch out, watch out.
Are you down to rap for it?" And I'm like, "Of course. Definitely, I'm down for it."
As soon as he enters the scene, it's all action packed. Every time he making it larger, back to back. Now the hit, another win, ain't there a true effect? That's a fact. Hypertech, your hunter is now back.
Hi, this is Deepika from Rednool. இன்னைக்கு நம்மளோட the Pathikichu trendingல இருக்கிற like என்னன்னு சொல்றது, the groovy part, everybody just liking it because like one of the motivation things, seriously, because the latest motivation song, and of course Yogi has done a great job and you just enhanced it. So thank you so much for that. Amog, hi, how are you?
Hey Deepika, I'm good, thanks. Thank you for having me here. It's an absolute pleasure.
So yeah, how does it feel like being a part of a very big film, and you had your vocals for AK sir. So
right.
How is it feeling?
Romba sandoshama irukku. It's incredible to be a part of this huge project.
Yes.
I'm still trying to come to terms with it. I'm still trying to digest the fact that this has happened. The response has been amazing. There's so much traction, and it's always been a dream of mine to be in a track like this. So I have to give my thanks to Anirudh. Like without him, this wouldn't have happened. So much thanks to Ani bro, and of course Yogi Shekhar bro, and Vishnu Edwin as well. Yeah.
Yes. And how this all started? I mean, like, of course, you had a rapport with Ani for quite a long time. I think during Waitain also you did your part. And yeah, of course, you had your friendship with him for quite a long time. Like, how this started, this song especially?
Right. So my relationship with Ani bro goes back to I think 2020 or 2021 or something like that. So back then, I had met his friend called Sajid, who is an amazing person. Okay. So he caught me at one of the live gigs that I was performing at. Mm-hmm. And then at the end of the gig, he took my number and he said, "We'll be in touch." And then 2 years later, I was just chilling. At about 10 p.m., he gives me a call and he says, "Hey, there's this project for Rajni sir and it's waiting. Are you down to rap for it?" And I'm like, "Of course, definitely, I'm down for it." So that's when it took off, and to know that the scene that I was rapping on was like one of the most pivotal scenes in the movie, it was incredible. So like huge thanks to Sajid as well, huge thanks to Anirudh, everybody. It's been incredible.
So after Waitain, it was Vidaamuyarchi, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So how did he call for the Vidaamuyarchi? Like he had booked you before itself, or?
No, Vidaamuyarchi was also like a super surprise to me because I was in a different city. I was attending one of Ben Bomer's concerts. Okay. And then I remember I left half an hour early from that concert, back to my room because I was super tired. And then that's the exact moment when I got another call from Ani bro's mixing engineer called Mr. Srinivasan. Okay. He's an amazing person as well. So he contacted me and he said, "Hey, there's this movie called Vidaamuyarchi," and I'm like, "Of course I know the movie. That's what Sawadeeka had already come out by then." Yes. And I was like so excited. I was like, "Yes, I'm totally down for it." So he called me to record the next day, and I was in a different city. So he said, "When you land, come to the studio directly." Okay. So I landed. I went to the studio directly, and it was
a blast. Yeah, seriously, because like I was telling the other day to Yogi as well, because like whenever you're feeling down, I think this song will just motivate you no matter what. I mean, and you enhanced it, and he was like I mean, like, he was just on a cloud nine saying, like, Amok did a great job. And he was just, I mean, like, he was just very happy because when everything is put together, like, there is one very good product, right? So, and people are just enjoying it. And can we have few lines?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But firstly, I'm so thankful that Yogi Bro said all those things. And I'm also super lucky to have been a part of that song where he's singing with all his powerful vocals and all of the other projects he's been in. He's such a huge personality. But yeah, you want me to rap?
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing is that, like, uh, we have all heard about how Ani will record the song, and he's like a midnight owl. I mean, night owl, and he's such a person, and he has told us many times. So, how was your recording session? And I think Yogi told, like, your rap portion was recorded much earlier than the singing part. So,
Right.
yeah, about that.
I think, yeah, I did record a rough draft before he recorded and I sent it over. And Yogi Bro must have heard that, so that's awesome. But I think, I think maybe Yogi Bro doesn't remember this, but when he was in the studio recording, I was sitting outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I heard him like singing and all of that. And then when he exited, I was still coming to terms with where I am, and I'm meeting Anirudh Bro for the first time, and it was just so much happening that I didn't get to say hi to him, but I did see him finish his take, and he was walking out, and I went right after that.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool then. So how was the whole of the recording session? Because, like, generally, like, convincing a music director, and I mean, like, that is the first thing you can do. That is the first award you get from the thing. So convincing him, like, was it easy or how it was convincing Anirudh?
Convincing. But it was smooth. It was super smooth. There was no convincing involved. I'm glad that he trusts me when he gives me a rap portion, and he was completely happy with the take, and he liked it, and I'm just glad that there was no persuasion involved. It was just a smooth flow between both of us. Yeah.
Yes. And one thing I could clearly understand after hearing the song is that obviously, because you told, like, Vetian had an important sequence of your rap portion, I could sense the same thing is happening in Vidaamuyarchi also, because something very important, some crucial thing is happening around the story, and AK sir is like Vidaamuyarchi, like perseverance time. So definitely about that, because when a song plays an important role in a movie and it has got an important sequence, how do you feel about that?
It's incredible to know that this song would play on a very critical sequence of the movie. It's just amazing. And I know that in the theater, it's going to be a huge explosive moment, and everybody's going to enjoy this moment to the maximum. So it's incredible to be a part of that. It's still unbelievable, but I'm happy to be a part of it.
And I'm sure, like, you would have seen AK sir's passion recently. He's into racing and stuff, and something like after this racing and stuff, and we see this song, probably this is just written for him.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, like, age is just a number, and you're just running for running for the passion. And one finest example is AK sir. So how do you see this?
I completely agree. Everything that he's doing in his life and the plot of the movie, they come together so well. And even the whole title of the movie, right? It's called Perseverance. Yes. And even when I wrote the lyrics, I had to put myself in Ajit sir's shoes and the movie shoes and the context of the song, the energy of the song, and all of that. So I wrote these lyrics from that perspective. And it's amazing that, I feel like Ajit sir's progress would definitely relate to his fans and all of his listeners, because motivation is just universal. And yeah, I hope everybody takes inspiration from everything he does and grow.
So yeah. So of course, Ani had told, like, he liked your performance. Apart from Ani, what are the comments you got from social media, or of course any celebrity as such? They would have heard that song, no? So so yeah, the review from others.
The review from other people has been incredible. They've said this is the best English rap we've heard in, like, a Tamil song and all of that. So those are really like some legendary feedback, So it's overwhelming, and so many good comments. Just everybody's excited. and especially a lot of people who've seen me come up from like my beginnings, my origins, they've especially been super happy. So it's always great reading those comments. Yeah.
One thing I should ask you, because like maybe a decade back or 2 decades back, like independent singers were not like recognized easily, or it was a very big struggle for them to just put forth them, because like at one point of time it is just the movie songs, nothing else, no independent singers or nothing else, or rappers also, they weren't getting any recognition. At one point of time they have started recognizing, but have you ever thought this is too late for us,
Too late for us,
as in like for independent singers to get recognized? Have you ever thought it is too late now to getting the recognition, the proper recognition? Because like I've seen so many independent singers who just I mean, they gave up at one point of time, and few just are going with the flow. Okay, no matter what, let me go for the passion. So how do you see this actually in general?
I think the second category of musicians that you spoke about are the true independent musicians. Because I think independent musicians, there are different types, but I think the ones that are more prominent are the ones who make independent music out of passion. And also, they just want to, I mean, we just want to, I'm also an independent musician. So we just want to express and we want to put out, and that's our outlet and that's our art form. So it doesn't matter how much it's bringing in, doesn't matter where it's going. We just want to keep putting it out, and of course we hope for a big break. Of course we hope that somebody recognizes it. Of course, but we're always happy as long as it touches at least 20 people and it impacts them or they can relate to it. It's great. But in terms of growing as an independent artist, yeah, of course there's like so many struggles to it. But as long as you keep doing it, because I'm also an independent artist and I'm so thankful for everything that's happening, because I've been rapping for like 17 years now, and I'm in the scene now, So it takes time, but to all the independent musicians out there, just keep doing what you do, and just keep at it, and you'll get there.
So yeah, it's definitely worth the wait.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah. One thing I should also add on is that because independent artists won't get recognized, and also like uh, one finest example is that during any award shows as such, there is no such category for independent artists, or no categories for rappers.
Right.
So how do you see this? Because like you also play a major role in a song, but not recognized means like, how do you see this?
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I think there should be a special award section for independent artists. But I think there are a couple of organizations that do have like awards for indie artists, but they're not that much in the limelight. But I think so. There are so many platforms that come to like showcase independent artists, and then they dip real quick. But it would be really cool if there was a proper platform, and I think music labels are doing it now. I think some of the music labels are doing it, so hopefully it grows. Yeah, and there's a lot of independent artists who are making a big name. So hopefully they reach out to all the other growing artists and help them come up as well. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. And one more thing is that independent artists, I think like the recent times, of course, you told about the labels. And one more thing is that we got to know I mean, like, especially India, got to know about the concert culture, because back then it was not there. Like, I mean, like, it was very, very less in number. Just now we got the concert culture. And in this concert culture, we could see independent artists. So how do you see this actually?
That's incredible too. There's so many festivals happening these days, so many concerts. Even like our local rappers, they're doing so well. They're going international. They're touring Southeast Asia and all of that. So it's definitely incredible to see them, and it's great that they get a platform. We get a platform. I keep
Yes.
referring to them as they, but it's great that independent artists are getting a huge platform. And I don't know, maybe down the line we could overtake like the mainstream industry. You never know. Yeah.
All I wish is that like just like any other singers or any other lyricists, I think independent musicians also should be get their own recognition, because like at one point of time we should start celebrating them seriously. So yeah, thank you so much for your time. And of course, I really wanted to hear both the rap versions, one with the Vetain and one with Vidaamuyarchi. So please.
Okay, of course.
Yeah.
And they come Vidaamuyarchi, ain't never backing down fam, no matter I'm sticking to plan, ain't settling for nothing less than a historic victory. Just isn't me to lose my grip and let things be my destiny. Just testing me, I've got so much more left in me. Yo, I'ma keep pushing. Impossible is a word I wrote for this mission. Yeah, my will is driven, hella unrelenting, putting in the work 24/7 in the four, winning after your opinion, rain and shine. I'm a fire, oh, she's a better watch out. There's a hot ride, you ain't never gonna see me walk out.
Wow. Really great, seriously. Pure goosebumps, seriously.
And it's amazing how the rest of the vocals come after that. Super powerful.
So the lyrics actually played a major role, and new motivation song for us, seriously. Thank you so much. Of course, my favorite, Vetain, also for me. Please.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So Vetain goes,
presence be having no magnet feeling the stamina beyond complete mass appeal. Ultimate is a star, be so damn it's atomic. It's so many wild as it's real to real. Soon as he enters the scene, it's all action packed. Every time he making it larger, back to back. Another hit, another win. Ain't there with true effect? That's a fact. Hypertech, your hunter is now back.
Wow. Thank you so much. Seriously, hearing it live actually gives me more energy as such, because like we used to hear it in earphones only. This live singing is seriously best to hear it in person.
Thank you so much.
So thank you so much for your time, and you did a really great job. Of course, I think your 17 years of journey just paved way for more opportunities, and I wish you all the very best. Keep doing what you're doing, and you have one small set of fans now. So what do you want to say to them before we wind up?
Thank you so much, guys, for all the comments, for all the feedback. It's incredible, and none of this could have been possible if it wasn't for Ani Bro. So shout out to him, and I can't wait to put out more projects, so stay tuned.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
குறைந்த விலை நிறைந்த தரம், தங்கள் தேவைகள் அனைத்தும் ஒரே இடத்தில். ஜெயச்சந்திரன்.
தேசத்தின் நம்பிக்கை மாத இதழ் அப்பா பதிப்பகம் இணைந்து வழங்கும் நேர்மையாளர் சகாயம் IAS அவர்களின் அனுபவ பதிவில் கடைசி தரையில் கண்டாங்கி சேலை. புத்தகத்திற்கு உடனே அழையுங்கள்.